Drama outside a New York courthouse as the man accused in a deadly road rage attack faces a judge. We'll start there at 4 o'clock. Hello, everyone. I'm David Ushery.
And I'm Natalie Pascarella. On Long Island, a man now facing murder charges in that deadly road rage beating. We're now getting our first look at the victim. This is 54-year-old David McKenzie. Today, emotions, as you saw, boiling over outside of court as the alleged attacker faced a judge for the first time. News 4's Pacey Chang live in Baldwin with more. Pacey.
Natalie, police arrested 26-year-old Patrick Destine, and they say the motive for this brutal beating was pure road rage. Destine was upset that a used car that he had just purchased, was involved in a car accident with the victim, David McKenzie, and he blamed him for the accident, even though police say it wasn't the victim's fault, causing him to stomp the victim repeatedly in the head, kick him until he died.
I lost my son for nothing at all. It shouldn't be.
Perlene McKenzie devastated and in mourning over the senseless death of her son, David.
Hard-working family man.
Police say David McKenzie was driving home Saturday night around 10:50. He was feet from his house when he got into a car crash with 26-year-old Patrick Destine. Police say it was Destine's fault.
He had run a stop sign and made a unsafe right turn without his headlights on and struck the side of Mr. McKenzie's van, who was going westbound.
And even though prosecutors say McKenzie told Destine he wouldn't call the police to report the accident, Destine was still irate.
The subject caught up to the victim, David McKenzie. He pushed him to the ground and began to violently punch him and stomp and kick him in the head and face area.
McKenzie was declared dead shortly after. Destine and his girlfriend, Aisha Pitt, were arrested near the crash scene. McKenzie's family is in mourning. They held each other for support just outside today's arraignment.
David was the type of person who would try to walk away. He hates trouble or get himself in any kind of confrontation with anyone. So I had figured that from the moment it happened, that's what he tried to do.
After the arraignment, tempers flared between the two families, with Destine's girlfriend seemingly angry. She was eventually arrested by court officers. Destine was not granted bail.
These are just allegations. We're not looking to rush to any judgment.
Guys, when I say controlling your emotions is so important, especially in these times. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not the first time someone told you to control your emotions, or you've heard in passing someone says, like, controlling your emotions is so vital, because there's a lot of people in this world that are walking around waiting for someone to just upset them, step on their shoe, right? Piss them off, or just cut them off in a line, and they're ready to just take out all their anger on you. And I just hope you never meet a man or a woman that's ready to take your life because you just made an innocent error. I just hope you're never caught up in that situation, because there's real life demons walking around in this world, and they're just waiting and ready to take your soul and your happiness. It's just not worth it getting into arguments with people nowadays. It's better to sometimes it's better to just run away. It's just better to run away or walk away or try to de-escalate like the situation if possible. It's just not worth it. I try to go out every day and smile, even when the cashier, she just hates her job or hates her life. I try to smile every day, really, for me, because I'm choosing to be positive, because I don't gain anything from going out in the world and just being depressed and sad or not happy because my life isn't the way I want it to be. And what I'm going through has nothing to do with the next person. Like, I don't want to take out my anger or my failures on someone else when they didn't do anything to me, right? So that's why I try to be positive every day, or I come out with a very neutral attitude, right? Because I don't want, like, I'm walking around with all of this animosity, anger, and then someone like does me wrong and I'm just ready to flip on them. You know what I'm saying? So I've been really learning how to like control my emotions. Like I'm the type of person, like the smallest thing, like I'm just so upset about it. I get super depressed about it. I get stuck. I get in this depression. I don't want to do anything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm learning to still push through my day, like still wash my dishes, still make sure I go to the gym, still make sure I make my videos, or I do what I need to do. And then on top of that, I have to be a great partner. And it's hard sometimes because in relationships, it's like even when you're having a shitty day, you can't just be like, you know what? I don't feel like dealing with the world right now. I don't want to deal with you. You still have to show up in that relationship and support your partner. So what I'm really asking you, you know, as you're listening to this, hopefully you still are, that each day you go outside, you don't have to kiss anybody's ass, but just go outside and be positive. Even if you made mistakes in your past or you have regrets or you feel guilty, all you can do is make tomorrow a better day. That's all you can do. That's all you can do is make today a better day and tomorrow a better day. You know what I'm saying to you? Just try. Because there's so many evil spirits out there. There's so many people so depressed with their lives. And you're probably depressed with your life yourself. But there's some people who are depressed with their life. And you know, the saying goes like misery loves company. And they don't really want to see you happy, but show for yourself and show for your family and show for your loved ones, you know, because I had to make this video because, you know, the road rage, you know, and on top of it, like these people are Jamaican. So I just felt like obligated, really out of my heart. I just had to. You know, I'm just learning how to like control my emotions. I realized the most powerful thing in life is controlling yourself, because you cannot control anyone else. So the only person like you can control is yourself. So that's what I've been telling myself, like control your emotions. You know, you catch more bees with honey. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, use your attractiveness, use your love, use your charmingness in this world, and stop trying to come out the world and have like a biatch face. Like, well, unless you're in New York, you know, you're not allowed to be feminine in New York. So that's why, you know, that's that. I can't even expand on that. I'll expand on that a little later. You know. But times are hard and people are very desperate. People are very angry, and you know, you got to be very careful the type of interactions you entertain and for how long they'll be entertained, because you might trigger somebody. You might be like, damn, like I can't believe like this person is reacting this way, but you have no idea what people are going through. So, you know, I just leave you with that. Just be the best version of yourself, not for nobody else, because most of the time people really don't even like themselves, but do it for you and do it for your loved ones, you know? And that's it, y'all. Like and subscribe. It was a very, you know, emotional video, but one of those, you know, videos I gotta come to you correct.